Alright, we're back with another gameplay review. It's been a couple months, but I'm only going to do two of them right now, and then there'll probably be another video that has three of these later. Still, we're going through the Nintendo, and we're just doing a little bit of gameplay of each. The first one I'm going to do is California Raisins. I guess it's called the Grape Escape. This was a game that was canceled, and it was never released, and it's made by Capcom, one of the companies. And it's kind of a side-scroller kind of platformer, and it's a really odd game, and the controls are kind of slippery for it. I don't know if most of you remember who the California Raisins are. For those of you who don't know who the California Raisins are, they were a group of singing animated raisins back probably early to mid 90s or so. They ended up having all kinds of different stuff, like they would be on different Christmas specials and other specials that TV shows would have at the time, or the TV stations would have. And they became very popular. They even had their own action figures and all kinds of other things. They became kind of a cultural phenomenon. People like me kind of remember who they are and things of that nature. And basically, the story of this is you gotta go through the stages and collect all the notes and everything like that. The game kind of reminds me a little bit of Mega Man at the beginning, because you can pick normal or difficult. You pick normal. I'll try to go through a little bit of each stage. That's why this is going to be a little bit of a just this game and another game review, because there's a lot to cover on like two of them. You have something that's like a gun of some sort on here, and you need to collect those suns. I think those give you health. You need to grab these notes, and while you're going along, there's a lot of different other places to go. The hit detection on here is not very good. The game doesn't really react very fast to things sometimes, and a lot of times it really doesn't tell you where to go or what to do sometimes, so it's kind of confusing on what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to go. And like I said, I'll show you guys a couple of stages, and then I'm going to work on another game that's called Capcom. I think it's called Capcom's Gold Medal Challenge 92. It's kind of like a track and field one. But I'm gonna show the events, but I don't know how to really get through the events, because there's only so many things you can do on the game, such as that. And with the Nintendo being what it was, you're only limited to two buttons plus the start button and the select button. So there's not a whole lot of different combinations that you can use to do a lot of things. So basically, if you can't do something for whatever reason, that may be you don't have very many options to try. By the way, I really have no idea where I'm going. I tried to play this. I've tried to play this game twice and try to figure out like where I'm going and what I'm doing, and I do pretty good in this area, but ooh, excuse me. I do pretty good in this area, but I still can't quite get it all done because I don't know where stuff is. And by the way, if you fall down that hole right there, you'll die. I don't know why they make that way, because it looks like every other vine that you can crawl down, and there is that, and well, every time you also get hit, you'll say "ow," which is kind of annoying, especially like on certain parts where maybe you can't hit the enemy, or you can't hit the enemy good. I better get that note up there. I don't know what that does. That's invincibility. I better be booking my butt through there. Boy, that didn't last long at all. You don't want to get hit by these, that's for sure. Ah, crud. I thought I'd run for it. Yeah, that's how you die there. So I'm just going to lose my last life there. And then that way I'll show you some of the other ones. That's one of the stages. I couldn't get very far on the maze stage, the maze, because the control, like I said before, is not the best. So it's kind of hard to go through here, and you can jump on the platforms that are in the water. See, I'm trying to press up as good as I can to get on those ropes, but for some reason he won't grab the rope sometimes. And then if you hit the water, you die. So the only other thing I can think of to do is maybe to jump across the platforms and hope for the best. Like I said, I don't really know what to do there. I'd have to try to look it up or something, try to figure out what to do. So we'll go to another stage. We'll either go to the juicery or the grapevine. I guess we'll try the juicery first. I can't get through any of them all the way through because I don't know where I'm going, don't really know what I'm doing, so that's kind of a problem. If you look down there though, you'll see a sun's face down there. That's how much life I have. The one beside of the raisin, crap! Well, I'm pretty much dead now because I don't know that you can get out of here. Or if you can get out of here, I don't know how to. But those represent your lives. I had this same thing happen the last time. I don't think you can climb up that. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Never mind. And you can get hit by, I assume those are supposed to be water droplets. Okay, that must be stuff I can't get in. That goop down there. Well, we're just not having any luck with that, are we? Yeah, you can't climb on those. Okay. Or at least I can't climb on. So we'll show you the grapevine stage. I think I do moderately well in there. And then we'll go to the Capcom World Cup or Gold Medal Challenge. I keep calling it World Cup. There are some enemies in here that are like blocks, and I think you use them to, I think when you shoot them they turn into a block so that you can get stuff. The only bad thing is the enemies keep coming, and I don't really necessarily know if you need to do this. See, I got hit right there, but I don't know why. See, and the game never quite explains to you why you got hit right there, because there's nothing there. Oh, crud. Well, the music's okay in the game. It does get repetitive really fast. That's the bad thing. Now you got to plan on when to shoot this guy. You got to be able to use him as a platform. Not real sure. See, I got hit right there, and those two spikes were higher than where my head was, and I still got hit. So the hit detection on here is a little bit different. The enemies will keep spawning, as with most video games. So you go across through here. Yeah, I had a problem here last night. I don't know if you're just supposed to keep moving or what you're supposed to do in that scenario. And pretty much we've had enough of this. So we're going to go back and we're going to do this Capcom's Gold Medal Challenge. This is going to take up the bulk of this because there are so many different events. And I don't know what I'm doing on some of these events. So you just have to take it for what it's worth. I mean, I'm sure there's a different way to do it. but I'll just show them to you in training. I guess in World Tournament you pick a team and you go for it. As you can see, U.S., China, Great Britain, Germany, Bulgaria, Spain, Japan, Hungary, Romania, France, Canada, and it says CIS. It's the Russian flag. I'm sure there's a reference I'm not getting. These dashes, the 100, the 200, and the 400 are, if you have one of them, you have them all. They give every character a big head. Not real sure why. And, I don't know, the computer knows what they're doing, and they do something at the start. I'm not sure what that is, but you hit forward, and then you got alternate A and B. And that's what's the pain in the butt, because he's done jumped out off of the blocks, and I'm still down here trying to... And see, what's bad is when you lose, he looks more winded than I do, and I'm the one that lost the race. But he looks more winded than I do. He looks like he's in a worse condition. So anyway, as you can see, that's better than what I've done. But the 200 meter and the 400 meter are the same. Next thing we'll go to is the 4x100 meter relay. It's the same, but when you're running, it'll automatically hand off the baton to the next guy. And this is about the only time when your characters are smaller. Your head's still big, but you're at least a little bit smaller. See, I heard the gun, and I went to hit forward, and I'm still behind. And I'll never catch him. I guess there's something I'm doing wrong at the beginning. And you have to tap the A and B buttons in a precise way, and it really wears your fingers out. Unless you have a turbo controller, you might as well just take the loss and just not wear your fingers out. See, like right now, I know I'm going to lose, so I'm not going to wear my fingers out to try to beat him. I'm just going to try to get whatever time I can get. Like I said, if you had a turbo controller, it'd probably make a big difference. And, you know, you can have up to a couple people play this game. The hurdles is the same thing as the running, except you have to hit forward to go over the hurdles. And the bad thing is, if you hit a hurdle, you're probably not going to have enough speed to catch up to the next one. This game's got some weird characters, I tell you what. See, if you hit forward before he pumps the gun, it's a foul. So I don't know what the computer's doing. I'm not sure. Okay, they're gaining some speed before they take off. Okay. Well, we learned something. I'll not catch him, but at least I'm closer this time. Again, would need a turbo control. Crap, I fail. Crap. Darn it. Well, at least I know what they're doing now when it looks like they're having problems at the starting line. I know what they're doing, so that makes sense. I was always wondering why they always got off the line before you that fast. Hey, that's best I know. The long jump, I don't really know I ever figured it out. I've fallen on my face many times. I don't know if that's a good deal or not. You gotta hit forward. You idiot. I hit forward and I hit forward again to jump. So I didn't even get up there. You have to be careful because if you hit forward, he's gonna jump. That's the problem with this. If you hit forward, he's gonna jump. Speed and jump. That's probably about the best I'm gonna get, which is, it's not good, but it's still okay. Because when you hit forward, that little angle thing starts to go to whatever it does. The triple jump's the same thing as that. It's just you do the jumps. The high jump, I found out how to jump, but I don't know how to go forward and jump. That's the issue there. I don't know how to go forward and jump. And they're like, please adjust height. Yeah, I'm going to keep it at the lowest bar because I don't know what I'm doing. Now this is, you start off the same way as you do on the others. And hitting forward makes him jump. But I'm not sure how to jump and go forward. I just know how to jump straight up and then fall straight down. The javelin throw, I did it yesterday. I did this javelin throw last night, and I threw the heck out of the javelin, but the bad news was I stepped over the line, I got fouled. So we're going to try not to do that. But you run up here, and then you press forward. Before the line. Oh, and I angled it too high. Yeah, I angled it too high, so it's not going to go that far. At least it went somewhere. At least it wasn't a foul. So that's a good thing. At least it was, you know, don't hold forward too much on the controller. We're going to do the shot put. It took me a couple minutes to figure out how to get this one to go. Because it's kind of weird. So if I falter on the first time and I fall flat on my face, just know that's what happened. Yeah, I fell on my face. I gotta remember what to do. I threw it yesterday, but I don't remember what to do. You have to hit A and B to power up. Now I'm trying to think of what you hit to throw the thing. So we may not even get it thrown. I'm not sure. I did it yesterday. Don't mean I remember how to do it. Nope. I don't remember how to do it. Okay. Well, we're gonna skip that. I'll show you one of the swimming because there's the freestyle, the breaststroke, the backstroke, the butterfly, and the 200-meter medley. My hand can't hardly take beating the heck out of the controller. I found out this is kind of weird because when you hit the A button and the B button, you have to alternate, but you have to alternate in a pattern. And there's little hearts down there too, and that becomes an issue too because on the little hearts you have to, if you're about to run out of air, which that's what that is, you have to press forward to come up out of the, well, you gotta press, I think you gotta press forward while you're swimming to come up out the water. Otherwise you fall down to the bottom of the water. And what's funny is it'll look like you're winning the race when she hits the wall first. See, it looks like I'm winning the race. I'm not. I'm actually losing the race still. I need to come up for crap. I didn't come up for air. The air is the hardest part to explain on here because I can tell you how this game works, but it is so weird. Like I said, unless you play it, it is so odd. I'm hitting forward ever so often, which is slowing me down a little bit, but... And all the swimming is like this. But it's a different timed experience for swimming. And they're all the same. Weightlifting. I'm not sure how to do this. I tried to do it yesterday, and I failed miserably at it because I'm not sure what you're supposed to hit. So I keep the weight on the bottom, but it's so bad. And yeah, it landed on me like it did yesterday. I don't know if you're supposed to try to keep the power up there and then press down or forward again to get it to go back down. I'm not sure. On the vaulting horse one, I was never able to get on the horse. I think you have to hit it at a forward and up angle, but I'm not sure. See, like I said, I'm not 100% sure. So, I'm not sure what tournament mode is. I assume, or world tournament, I assume you pick your players. I think you can have up to like so many. And then you pick your... You must can have a lot of people. The records will be automatically saved. Oh, what records? The records I won't get. I don't really know what the world tournament thing is. I don't really know how it works. I guess you have to qualify first off. Yeah, I guess that's what you have to do. I guess you have to qualify. Well, let's see what we can do. Probably not much. Shoot! I fouled! Man, it gotta be like double jointed to have this. Oh my gosh! At least I wasn't too far behind. I think you just gotta be hitting the buttons and hit forward when you hear the gun. Or have two people do it or something. I didn't even beat the timer. Oh, you do one thing and that's it, huh? Oh. Well. Well, we know I didn't get nothing. No, I probably wouldn't like to proceed to the next one. I would probably get my butt kicked there too. And you would think this being a Capcom game, you would think it was pretty good. And I'm sure it is if I knew what the heck I was doing. But I honestly don't know what I'm doing on some of the events. And I don't even know even if you knew what you were doing on the events, if it would still make a difference or not. Because the control, like I said, you'd have to have a turbo controller on some of these to do that, or you'd have to have another person kind of helping you out, or tap the A and B button while pressing forward and have the controller maybe like upside down or something like that. Something weird is what you'd have to have, because you can't hit everything at the same time. So I think it does have where it's up to seven or 8 people can play. Yeah, up to 7 friends. So you can have up to 8 people on this at any one given time. Of course, you'd have to do probably like 2 players each time. 2 controllers with 2 players each time. As you saw, because it's only going to do 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. A little bit later today, we're going to try to do this. We're going to try to go over this Captain America and the Avengers, Captain Comic the Adventure, and Captain Planet and the Planeteers. You see me skip the Caltron 6M1. Caltron 6M1 is an unlicensed game, and it's got 6 different games. Most of them are just shooters, like space shooters, and all 6 of them aren't really, in my opinion, are not that good. You're gonna see me skip Captain Ed. Captain Ed is all in Japanese, and I can't read any of it. So that's why we're gonna skip that. Captain Silver is a game that I'm not even sure it was released, and it's kind of like a horror game, kind of like a side-scrolling horror game with a time on it and things, and you grab weapons and you try to get from point A to point B while you're killing all kinds of different enemies that are coming at you, and it's not very good in my opinion. Let's see. Captain America and the Avengers, I remember playing. The Mandarin has knocked out Iron Man and Vision, which I'll go over this whenever it goes on there. It's different. If I took some time, I'd probably know what I was doing. Captain Comic, I tried to play it the other day, and I don't know, it's weird. And then Captain Planet and the Planeteers, I played this game whenever I was, it came out in '92, so I wasn't very old. I tried to play it, and it absolutely makes no sense to me on certain stuff. So, yeah. Each of the... Well, I'll go over it when we get there. But, yeah, that's what we're going to do probably a little bit later today. So we'll probably come back a little bit later and do that one. Like I said, the California Raisins game, not too bad. The control's a little bit slippery. The hit detection's not great. You could probably get through it, but it takes some time to really figure out what you were doing and where you were going. And Capcom's Gold Medal Challenge 92, I'm sure there's probably going to be people that say, oh, it's a good game. It's probably a good game, but a turbo controller would really help. I mean, I can't even see myself at that point playing the game and not having a turbo controller with that and it not working. So, it's one of those things. So, but they're not horrible. They're not horrible games. I've played worse. I played a lot better, but I played a lot worse too. So, but we'll see on that later. And we'll be back next time. Till then, we'll see you later.